Hi, this is John Wallace, Senior Editor at Laser Focus World, and I'm at SPIE Photonics West with Loucas Tsakalakos, who is Manager of the Photonics Lab, Micro and Nanostructures Technologies at GE Global Research in New York State. Now, we all know GE from its light bulbs. GE was founded by Thomas Edison, who developed the carbon-based filament light bulb, the tungsten-based filament light bulb, and a number of other innovations, of course, including generators. However, GE is doing much more than that. I mean, they have many branches in modern technology, and I want Loucas to talk a little bit about that. Could you talk about that?
Sure. Yes. So GE, as you mentioned, was founded by Thomas Edison, who really was on the quest to bring lighting to the world, right? And as part of that, he developed the central power station, actually the first central power station, which was built in New York City, and he actually lit up several blocks of New York City at the time. So GE has always had a history in, if you will, photonics and optics from that time. Though, of course, the core competency has always been around electricity and power generation, but has always been involved in optics and photonics. In fact, later on, GE developed, once the research center was founded in 1900, the research center developed the ductile tungsten process, which essentially enabled mass production of incandescent light bulbs. And it also later on developed the fluorescent lamp, which was another innovation that came out of the research center. Later on, of course, GE developed the first light-emitting diode and also the first laser diode in the 1960s. So a lot of what we see here at SPIE, for example, is really based on that invention that came out of the GE research labs.
So in the past 10 years, what research has arisen at GE that you would like to talk about?
Well, so we have several products today that are based on optics and photonics, including biomedical microscopes and various sensors that we sell into various markets. For example, in the oil and gas market, we sell an optical-based sensor for monitoring moisture in natural gas pipelines, as an example. But we are also again, doing a lot of research in data communication systems and sensor systems, etc. So there's a lot of interest in these fields.
And one thing I would like to mention is laser power supplies. You're doing power supplies. Some of them are for lasers.
Correct. Yeah. And this is a product. So we don't make lasers. GE is not a laser company, but we actually sell power supplies that go into laser products, particularly high-power laser products. So yeah, we do play in the laser market in that way as well.
Yep. And you're monitoring a number of current technologies that GE may jump into at some point, right?
Well, we're always excited to see, what's out there in the field of photonics and what's up and coming. So things like quantum optics, people talk about cloaking and metamaterials. Those are very interesting technologies that are far out on the horizon from an application perspective, but certainly interesting, and we certainly watch out for those technologies.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Loucas, and we'll all be watching to see what GE comes up with next.